Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have brought back another one of their own free agents as they have re-signed running back Chase Edmonds to a one-year deal. Chase Edmonds, coming in at 5'9", 205 pounds, was the backup running back for the Buccaneers last year behind Rachaad White. We had heard the talk and discussions of Todd Bowles wanting to bring in another running back to help take some of the load essentially off of Rachaad White. One guy who will possibly figure into that equation is Chase Edmonds, who had that role last year when he was healthy. Now, he did have some injury issues here and there earlier on in the season, but once he was healthy, he was able to go out there. And overall, I thought he had some good, bright moments throughout the second half of the season. 176 yards, good for 3.6 yards per carry. He also had 14 catches for 81 yards. He played in 13 games. I think that Edmonds is a guy that offers you a lot of versatility as a change of pace running back. I think that he ran with a lot of just grit this past season that we saw from the Bucs, and also his receiving and blocking ability especially are all valuable things for the Bucs to have. He is a veteran in that locker room. He has a good relationship with Rachaad White. They really have a mentor-mentee type of relationship. At least that was the case this previous season. And overall, Edmonds is just a good guy to have in your locker room, and I think a good player to have on your team as well in some capacity. Now, Edmonds will be 28 years old by the start of the upcoming season, and the Buccaneers, I believe, will still add more to this running back room. I think they're off to a good start. You have Rachaad White, you have Chase Edmonds in there. If you do want to add another running back, or if you do, be it via free agency or the NFL draft, that is something you could do also. And I think that that would be a pretty healthy stable of running backs in the Bucs locker room, with Edmonds, with White, and potentially a rookie or another running back, be it a veteran addition in free agency in there as well. Be a pretty healthy looking group. And with Liam Cohen's offense, what is that going to look like in terms of West Coast style? Well, if that is the case, then Chase Edmonds, I think, is going to be a very good fit. He spent a lot of time with the Arizona Cardinals, and especially like Cliff Kingsbury's offenses, which, were very West Coast style types of offenses in terms of what they ran over there in Arizona. And I think that Edmonds is a good fit for that style. I will say that. An elusive runner, a guy who can block, who can catch a little bit. It's all the things that you want to see in a backup running back, in a good backup running back, which I think Edmonds will be moving forward. This is something that wasn't surprising, in my opinion, based on the comments that we had heard from Bowles, based on the play of Edmonds last year, and based on what the needs the Bucs have. So really, by the way, the Bucs have not added a new name yet as of the recording of this video. I believe this will probably be uploaded at 7 a.m. on March 12th. As of this recording at 9:40 p.m. on March 11th, no new faces. We've seen Carlton Davis get traded. Greg Gaines has been brought back. Chase Edmonds has been brought back. Chase McLaughlin has been brought back. It seems like the Bucs are continuing this trend that they have had the past couple of off seasons, which has been, let's bring back some of our own guys and go from there. And I don't think that's a bad strategy, given some circumstances, given some players. Here in the case of Edmonds, I think it makes a lot of sense. And we will have to wait and see what other new faces the Bucs bring in, whoever that may be, or what faces the Bucs may bring back. These are the players that are left. You have Devin White, Levante David, who's presumably going to be coming back. You have names like Aaron Stinney, who could come back, Dee Delaney, Zach Triner, who could also come back as well. Nick Leverett is going to possibly be brought back. So I don't think the Buccaneers are done making re-signings. They've already had a lot of business to take care of already. And really, the activity for the Bucs has been so different than what you see from other teams around the league. You've seen so many, teams bring in all these shiny new faces and whatnot. The Bucs have been really focused on keeping their own guys, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing at all, because some of these guys are going to be valuable depth players. But what do you guys think about Chase Edmonds coming back? What do you think about really the theme of what the Bucs have been doing this offseason so far, keeping a lot of their own guys? Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? Who on this list could you see coming back to the Bucs out of the 14 guys that are left? Personally, Levante David, Aaron Stinney, Zach Triner, D. Delaney, and Nick Leverett and Justin School would be the last guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, re-signings I feel pretty confident about. And then maybe 7 if you want to throw in like a Ryan Neal or a Cam Gill or a Will Golson or something, one of those guys. I don't know. But 6 guys I feel confident the Buccaneers are probably going to bring back, not done with the re-signing game. I'm also going to be curious to see where Devin White goes, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed. As always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.